Welcome back. Today's trail, Rubicon Ridge. Make sure you subscribe, enjoy, like, comment. Let's get started.
Well, we made it over to Rubicon Ridge. Now, we're up high looking down a valley down below. Pretty beautiful. I know this is supposed to be one of the harder trails out here, so we're going to see what it's like. Should be interesting. Should be a lot of fun. Let's get going.
So right from the get-go, there's a place called Bailies Boulders, which is an optional trail on the left-hand side. This is not required, but it is a very hard technical section, and the guys wanted to see what they do. So Nathan drove his buggy up it, and now Dan wants to take his Jeep up it too. Let's watch him get through it. Now, it's Dan's turn to give it a shot. And Dan's running only 35-inch tires in his TJ platform, which is going to make it a lot harder for him. But hey, you know what I always say, the harder it is, the more fun you're going to have. This is where things got a little more intense. Well, you sort of have to see what happened yourself.
Turn it!
Let me know what you think. Could you have made it, or did we do the right thing?
Come on. Yeah, hard turn. Keep it turned. Keep it turned. Work your wheel. Keep it turned. You're going forward now. Stop! I wouldn't back up.
Oh, wait, let's just win.
Dan, I wouldn't back up.
Dan,
I wouldn't back up.
Forward.
Stop. Stop. Dan. Dan,
stop.
you're only gonna roll.
Stop, Dan. Stop.
No, you're not. You don't see your rear.
Dan, where are you going? Stop.
Nothing like putting a couple big guys on the rope to help pull it up, but wasn't enough.
Such a bad idea. You got a winch.
If we can just pull you over this way a little farther with the winch, we'll be alright.
Well, after a little bit of discussion, decided best thing to do, use the winch, avoid rollover breakage. Got a lot more wheeling to do on this trip, and you want to enjoy the day. No one wants to have to take out a broken leg. I think we made the right decision. What do you think? But just because you use a winch doesn't mean you don't have to finish the trail.
Right
So
there.
we wanted to finish the loop, and then we'll be heading down Rubicon Ridge. Well, after a little bit of mow power, he was able to get up it. Now, let's get started. Let's hit Rubicon Ridge and our next badge. So to start out, the trail is a extremely steep downhill when you head the trail from south to north, or I guess that's could be considered west to east. And this is one long hill. It seems to never end. I mean, you feel like you're driving off a mountain. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And it just never stops. Just keeps dropping off. And this is a steep hill. It's a good, probably 35, 40 degree downhill. So it's loose, long, a lot of fun. You're different. You don't do stuff like this very often. There's only a few trails that are driven that have hills like this. But we're getting close to the bottom. Let's see what's down here.
So Rubicon Ridge so far, from the west to east, is
it's been mostly just hills. It's really steep hills at that. A couple of drops, nothing too insane. There was a couple harder bypasses on the trail that made things interesting. We had a couple of guys do it. But overall, it's a nice peaceful drive. Just like the other trail on Snake. Lots of trees, which obviously is not much fun in a bigger vehicle like this. JLs with the roof on, you know, a lift and big tires. You just have to be careful with the roof. But overall, doable. I would take my roof off and maybe my doors off if it was out here in the summertime, just to avoid possible roof damage. Oh, we're still moving. Let's keep going. Close to the end of the trail, and we drove by it earlier. I remember seeing good rock obstacles. I think we're gonna have to give it a shot. Get up it. We're almost there. Well, we're in the final climb up to the top of the hill, which means the hard obstacle is right in front of us. Kim just breezed up this obstacle, no big deal. Because of the extra clearance, because of the 37s and the rock drop lift, she had all the ground clearance you need to walk right up it. Made it look real easy. Well, made to the end of Rubicon Ridge. Last but not least is Fun Run. So we're going to head over to Fun Run, get our badge, and start moving to the next area, which is s'more. So let's go to Fun Run.